What's up, everybody? So, I realized, putting the thumbnail together for the shiny compilation chat, and I don't have a starter on there. Last year I had Fuecoco and Quaxley, but I don't have any on this year's. So we did a little spending. I did a little bit of spending. I only have 25 left. Oh my god. Actually, I had to go get a little bit more to afford the last biome upgrade. I needed like 40 more points. So now I'm down to 25 again. But I bought all the upgrades, chat. So we're going to be cooking some shiny starters tonight. I already got one revved up. It's Tepig. I reset a few times and I got Rowlet like every single time. I don't know how that happened. But it did. We're gonna be looking for some starters. Still tons of Duraludon all over the place. Minior is a good one. I had a Smeargle I saw earlier that would have been a fun one. Yeah, the music upgrades are pointless. I already figured that one out. Why it only works in the club room is so pointless. Very not worth it. But look, we got Tepig, chat. I got Rowlet. I was confused. I don't like the way that they... Because it says, oh, you unlocked the new biome. What was the first one I got? Rookie? Litten? It was making me laugh because it specified all the ones I already have. But apparently it's just all of them. But I did not like the wording on when you upgrade a biome. It seems needlessly confusing. It seems very it was very confusing. But I think I got everybody. So. I do like this club room. Maybe when I get more points, I can upgrade the rest. Yeah, I want to get a nice starter for the thumbnail, chat. That's the goal. Thankfully, I had enough points to upgrade all the biomes. I am gonna heal first, though. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah, I really don't understand the point of the music if they're not gonna let you play it outside of the clubhouse. Oh, hey, there's Charmander. Hey, there's Charmander. Oh, it's my boy Charmander. You'd be causing a fire, sir. Or ma'am. Oh, there's another one. Interesting. I really don't like gift shinies, so... I mean, maybe I'll end up doing it, but not for, not specifically for the shiny Blitzel. Blitzel was cashed in, so I do need to actually go shiny hunt that at some point. But we're gonna do Tepig, I think. Because I've never shiny hunted Tepig before. Tepig has barely been around these days. Tepig and Snivy have finally been freed. Also, Pokemon Concierge came out, chat. It's 4 episodes. Tyler and I binged through all of them. I say binge, they're like 10 minutes each. They're very short. Binge, I feel like binge implies that it's like a big, long sit through, but you can get it done in less than an hour, so. But it was very cute. So we're gonna grab Tepig real quick. Hopefully real quick. This is something I'll definitely pop a sandwich for if I can't get it in a reasonable amount of time. Oh my god. It's weird to even see Tepig. Like, I haven't seen this Pokemon in so long. What's the best shiny starter, chat? What do you think the best shiny starter is? Tepig's Emboar has the good shiny. Tepig's is kind of not great. Damn, maybe I should reset for Totodile. I want something like bling bling flashy for the thumbnail. Oh boy. Charizard, Emboar, Greninja. Rowlet, Torchic. Yeah, Tepig's is very... how do I describe it? Jaundicey? Get that boy some nutrients. I would have to reset to see if I could get Totodile to show up. I don't know, Totodile would be a good, birthday shiny to get, but I want this compilation out, like, tomorrow. I say as I have to render a 4.5-hour video. Ugh. I like Litten's shiny. I know some people don't. I know some people don't, but I like it. Let's see, who am I not remembering right now? Trico's is really good. Trico's is very good. Honestly, the base... I mean, I like all the Gen 3... shiny starters. You said Trico. Well, good for you. Please forgive me for missing that in chat while I was getting decongestant out of my desk. I hope you'll forgive me for such a transgression. I said Trico. Oh. Yeah, Bulbasaur's is okay. I probably like Charmander's shiny the most out of the first stages of the Kanto starters. I've never been Squirtle's shiny's biggest fan. Which starter do I think has the worst shiny? Oh, that's a good question. Can I say Meowscarada? I really don't like the pastel hues they went for all three starters in Gen 9. Meowscarada should have had a white mask. They goofed it. They completely goofed it. Meowscarada's shiny could have been really fun. Yeah, it's definitely, like, I don't know what they were going for exactly. Like, Quaquaval's is fine. Skeledurges is fine, but they're not great. Yeah, what's up, everybody? We're shiny hunting Tepig right now. Looking for some starters. I never had Charizard shiny in any of the original Gen 2 games, so I'm way more used to... I don't know, it feels weird to say modern. I guess I like the more black version instead of the Barney purple. I have a clear file with Ken Sugimori art with shiny Charizard on it. It's always what it makes me think of. Oh no, I caught a Flygon for some extra points. You don't belong in here. There's definitely a recency bias when I put together the thumbnail for the shiny comp. But it's also like new DLC Pokemon that would draw the most eyes, so... I usually have Mushy Mush, but I don't know if Mushy Mush would love fighting little fire piggies. What's funny is that, no, I absolutely haven't. Look at this. I need to go in and, oh my god, there's so much. These are for thumbnails, so those were purposely taken, but oh my god. But yeah, did anybody check out Pokemon Concierge? I did link it in the Discord if anybody needs a link. All 4 episodes. The last episode had a little, like, post-credits scene that made me laugh. It was cute. The sweet life with Pokemon. Why is it so accurate? All we needed was Zach and Cody. There should be a setting to not save it, absolutely. There was some fun Pokemon in there that I liked. It was mostly, you know, your Gen 1 affair, but there were some fun, a lot of cool Gen 5 Pokemon. I hope this will give people more appreciation for the elemental monkeys. Metagross is in there too, which is cool. Metagross is in the anime too. Somebody really likes Metagross. Almost like we should have another pseudo that's not a dragon. Crazy. Alright, you did a good job, Shiro. We're good. Ooh, this spawns a lot of piggies. Nice. I guess we'll put Mushy out there. Give it a good save. Only for Metagross. Yeah, it was a cute little show. The only things I noticed were some of the lip sync was a little bit off. And the show kind of started like your average Hallmark movie. This woman uprooted her life to go to a small island. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tepig party. But yeah, it definitely has that hard-working woman trope who doesn't know how to, like, relax. But that was really only in, like, the first episode. I feel like it got better after that. Like I said, I hope it gives more people appreciation for the elemental monkeys. Well, that's the thing with Hallmark movies. It's always like, this busy woman uproots from the city to go to a small town where she finds a local man to fall in love with. There's no romance in Concierge, but... Yeah, Trubbish, too. All they need to do is, like, cycle in Vanillite, and you have your, like, most hated Gen 5 Pokemon. Yeah, your life is meaningless without a man and the magic of Christmas. Concierge is very cute, Chad. I highly recommend it. It's short, too. The episodes are really only about 10 minutes, and there's 4 episodes. So it will take you less than an hour to get through it. I did post them all in Discord if anyone wants to watch them. It's very, the hand, like, you could, like, Snorlax was, like, made of carpet. They did a really good job with that. It's just visually very pleasant to look at. The main thing I was thinking when I was watching it was like, why, I want to live this life. I want to go to a beautiful island full of Pokemon and get paid to barely do anything. I think Netflix put out like a how it was made. Pokemon like Dragonite are actually quite large. Found a Charmander in the rain. Oh no. These piggies are hanging out in the rain. I definitely think Concierge is the best show that they've put out in a long time. I liked it far more than Paldean Winds. And it's short and it's cozy, you know? There's no villains, there's no big plot points. It's just fun, cozy, good Pokemon content. The main character has some of that, like, clumsy girl energy, which I typically find kind of annoying. Reminds me too much of Marinette. But I feel like that kind of it was only early on. It stopped being such a thing. Come on, yellow piggy. Where's my jaundiced pig? Your island Pokemon would be... There's a lot of little details, too, if you pause, especially in, like, the lobby or her bedroom. There's a lot of little details and posters and stuff on the wall. Like, she has a Gorbis plush. Gorbis mentioned in the year 2023? It's a true miracle, chat. Somebody remembered Gorbis exists. She had a horsey watering can, which was really cute. What's up, Becca? Terrifying. The cutest, most terrifying, pink plush of all. I mean, most of my Hallmark movie knowledge comes from YouTubers like Drew Good and dunking on them. They're not something I actively go out and seek to watch. The hashtag cozy games. That's become my least favorite, like, trend. Sometimes I get TikToks that are, like, ads that are, try our hashtag cozy game. See, the thing with that, chat, cozy is earned, not given. You have to earn that. It isn't something you can just assign to your own game. It shouldn't work like that. What's up, everybody? Calling your own game cozy is like referring to yourself as cool. Yeah, it's just kind of like... Others can say that, but you can't... You say that about yourself as like, well, oh, okay. Remember that Nintendo Direct where it was just like all farm sims? Stardew Valley has had an interesting effect on the industry. What's up, Midnight? I mean, the thing about brand accounts is that they're always run by how good or bad a brand account is depends on who is running it. Like, nothing was more annoying than the Sonic Twitter back when that Weber guy was running it. Also, Nintendo released some sales data today. This was all digital games. This didn't account for physical copies. So I'm sure Mario did outsell it, but Pikmin 4 was ahead of Wonder for digital sales. beaten out by Tears of the Kingdom in some puzzle game that I don't remember the name of. Pikmin 4 sweep! Pikmin supremacy. This is all I've ever wanted. Uh-oh. Pikmin. I saw some list of, like, movies Universal has planned and Pikmin was on there. Which, of course, take this with a grain of salt. Who knows how true this is. But how would you even make a Pikmin movie? I'll be there, though. I will be seated. Yeah, I loved Pikmin. Pikmin 4 was my game of the year, personally. That was just such a delightful game. Yeah, it's like who would you cast to be Olimar? And then who do you cast as Louie? Will Ferrell as Louie. Louie. Charlie Day. I feel like you gotta get somebody really crazy to play a character like Louie. Louie. I'm really glad Pikmin 4 has done so well. Hopefully that means Pikmin 5 won't take another decade to come out. And I hope they continue to make more merchandise. They've been adding more and more to the Nintendo shop. They have pellet coasters, which are really cute. That they added recently. All the plushies are still sold out. And they don't have, like, the Ice Pikmin or the Glow Pikmin that Sane has come out with in Japan, but maybe someday. I saw, there's nothing more unhinged to me than people, like, arguing about movie Peach versus game Peach. I saw a thread today that was like, they took Peach as a dainty, bubbly, powerful mage and made her a girl boss in the movie. What are you talking about? What is Imagine thinking Mario characters aren't anything but, like, Mario characters. That's so unhinged to me. I don't know what about Peach recently has given people severe brain poisoning, but very weird to see. Very weird to see. Let me tell you Peach's main characteristic in all the video games. Princess. So weird. I don't know, like, I feel like Peach was cute and fun in the movies. In the movie, I don't know why people have such an issue with it. It's super weird. Yeah, and people have been not normal about Peach's game, too. Seen people tweet out, like, manifestos about Peach having a slightly different face in the upgraded box art. Like, very weird. Very weird. I mean, it's a Mario movie. Why does she have to have flaws? She's not strong enough to stop Bowser herself. Isn't that flaw enough? No, all the text, all the chat box on stream is from Twitch's side. Apparently, it's not allowed to have YouTube and Twitch on the same thing. I mean, I don't know exactly if I would get if I did that, who would care? Is Jeffrey Bezos gonna descend and take my stream off of Twitch? Probably not. But I was like, what the hell is that? It's Sawsbuck. Who do I think is gonna play live action Link? Oh boy. Hopefully an unknown actor. Hopefully they cast a bunch of unknown actors for that. Come on, Tepig. I need you for my shiny thumbnail, Tepig. It's all done. I'll have to bump somebody from it if I do get Tepig. Maybe Drudgegon. Knowing Illumination, that ain't happening. I can't even think of any mainstream actors that would even work. I still want to know who they're going to cast to voice Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic 3, chat. They're holding out on us. Who are they going to cast for that? I'm so fucking sick of Keanu Reeves. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of that guy. I'm sure he's a perfectly nice man, but please, somebody different. Please, somebody else. Where the piggy at? Where the piggy at? Where the piggy at? Where the piggy at? Oh, the mountains were moving. Yeah, they're making another Despicable Me. Hey, I mean, good for Steve Carell. He's constantly getting a nice steady paycheck. Good for him. I mean, the Minions have become a major part of Universal. Like, they have Minions Land in, like, almost every single one now. So it doesn't surprise me that they're gonna keep cranking those movies. They're gonna keep making the Tepigs shiny! No, come back! Don't fall down the mountain. No! That was way too far away! You can't be- you can't- you- No. No, don't clip that, Tyler. Try again. We have to try this again. That was way too far away for a good thumbnail shot. That was way too far away. That simply will not do. That simply will not do. We gotta try that one again. Yeah, this never happened. Can I draw it away from the mountain? Yes. Please. This way, brother. Brother! Brother Tepig, this way! Come over here. No, 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 no. Please come over here. Please come to the flatland. Yes. 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 A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Will this work? You know what? That's good enough. I feel like that's good enough. We got it. Yay! We got Tepig for the compilation just in time. We did it. Thank you, Tepig. Thank you, Mr. Pig. I actually need this for my living decks. Believe it or not, I've never shiny hunted Tepig before. Ever! Never have I ever. I do need 3. Yes, you are correct. Let's do Lux. Perfect. Alright, thank you, Tepig. I perpetually have the tab open. There. Alright, another one. You have a Mark friend. I always forget to check him. I have the... Oh! It's sociable. Alright. That's fine. It's modest sociable. The live-action Smurf movies. Didn't those have Neil Patrick Harris in them? I've never liked the Smurfs. Maybe it's because I, you know, didn't grow up in the 80s and was too young to ever I was too old for those Smurf movies, the live-action ones. I just have never liked the Smurfs. That's such a, like, Gen Xer franchise to me. Alright, we got one Tepig, we need a Pig Knight, and an Embor. Yeah, Tepig and Snivy have been gone for so long, I've just never... Oh my god. Oh my god. What's up? Tepig, the realest MVP of all time. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Thank you, friends. Yay! 2 piggies in less than 5 minutes. That was actually like 1 minute. Oh, beautiful. My 4.5 hour long shiny compilation grows even larger. Let's go. Aw, you're gonna make me false swipe you, bud. You're gonna wake up. Oh, well, golly gee, it's a good thing I didn't. I can't, now I feel like a fool forever wasting like hours shiny hunting the other Masuda method, the old starters. Like the blood, sweat, and tears that went into like Trico, Mudkip. What other starters have I... Or, like, even, like, in this game with Chespin. Like, I did eggs for Chespin. Oh, they're so mean for that. They're so mean for that. Come on, Mush. Yo, friend Safari. That's where I actually got my first shiny starter. I think I got a Charmeleon there. Now that you say that. Cats versus dogs. I remember seeing that movie in theaters. Alright, we got another one, so I can cross Pig Night off the list. My god, I'm almost at 600 shinies. Oh my god. What the hell? Another sociable Tepig! They love being super sociable. I have the most sociable piggies in the world. Alright, I just need one more for Embor. Yeah, a lot of those movies might not hold up that well, but when you're a kid, you know, they're fun. They can be sociable together. Can I go for 3 social Tepigs? This isn't a bad outbreak spot. I mean, the mountain here is kind of... I hate the shifting mountains in this game make my stomach hurt, and I can't explain why. That'd be a great effect in, like, a horror game. Chicken Little was the movie that made you realize movies can be bad. Chicken Little is such a, like, mean-spirited movie. The dad in that movie is such an asshole. That was the era where Disney... The wheels kind of fell off of Disney's wagon. Barney the dinosaur? Yes, Barney did have a movie. It had a rainbow egg on the front cover, and I was always like, I wanted that rainbow egg. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's The Shifting Mountains. The Silver Eyes and the Shifting Mountains. Fellas, give me some space. Also, I don't know if there'll be any Pokemon merch news tonight, but it is Thursday. I thought today was Friday. The holidays always mess with my sense of what the hell day it is. Where am I? I did see Wish ended up on a few people's worst movies of the year list. Very funny. What a joke that that's the supposed to be the big anniversary movie. Alright, we need one more piggy. Save. I saw Puss in Boots 3 was on that movie list. And it's like, did we... How are you ever gonna top that The Last Wish? Also, the end of the second Puss in Boots is them going to far, far away. So is it gonna pick up, like, after Shrek 5? That's an extreme hot take, because the first Puss in Boots movie is bad. That is not a very good movie. Why do I keep thinking these yellow flowers are a Let-Kit or something? I keep thinking they're a Pokemon. Hump Dump. Zach Galifianakis is Humpty Dumpty. Don't take him seriously anymore. What's the last thing Mike Myers was even in? What's the odds Disney cooks up a 6 out of 10 Encanto sequel? You want my hot take, chat? I didn't think Encanto was that great. Sure was another Disney movie about generational trauma. Who don't regard it well. I usually see praise about it, I guess. I don't know, neither Tyler and I liked it. I don't like Zootopia either. There's a lot. I don't like Big Hero 6. Frozen was good, I guess. I don't know, I haven't seen Frozen 2. I guess I could say Tangled is my favorite of modern era Disney. But Tangled came out like forever ago. So it's weird to say that, yeah, that was his mistake. That was his mistake. That was the era of, like, the Disney twist villain. Frozen 2 had a hellish development. I think Frozen 2... I don't think I've ever seen anybody express that they liked Frozen 2. I don't know, it's like, how do you follow one of the biggest, like, animated movie that you guys have ever made? Yeah, I think people were looking at it like, well, Anna has Kristoff, who, wasn't he, like, barely in Frozen 2? Didn't they, like, sideline his character? Yeah, Frozen 2 made a lot of money, yep. You still see, like, Olaf merchandise in stores. It's still a massive IP. Lord knows how many Olafs I saw, like, people have, you know, the inflatables people put out for Christmas. There's like an Olaf on every street. You can't escape him. He is everywhere. Yeah, wasn't it like a serious thing between, like, tribes of people? I don't know why. Not saying you can't tell, like, a serious story, but I don't know. It seems kind of boring choice for Frozen. I mean, they couldn't even adapt Frozen well in Kingdom Hearts. What her ancestors did to the locals. See, that's like, ugh. That sounds boring. Just that, like, descriptor makes it sound like, why was this the plot they went with? I definitely think we're gonna see a rise in video game movies announced in 2024. Mario made so much money. I feel like it's inevitable. When are they gonna have another crack at a Pokemon movie, though? Pokemon Concierge must have cost a lot of money. Like, that type of animation is very, very intricate. Yeah, Mario was really... The movie looked great. Yeah, the Sonic movies make a lot of money. FNAF made a lot of money. Even if the movie sucked ass. Yeah, I like Frozen. There we go. Oh my god. Blessed Tepig. Tepig, you are a good piggy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tepig. Thank you. There's the thumbnail shot. Thank you. Praise be to Tepig. Oh, let's go. 1, 2, 3, done. Guess we'll just... False swipe seems dangerous. Alright, let's go. Let's go. And cross off Embor. Alright, now we have to evolve them. It's more nimble than it looks. Are you sociable, Tepig? No. This one isn't sociable. You don't feel the need to watch the Mario movie again? Yeah. Alright, let's fast travel real quick. We gotta go heal. Then I'll evolve them. Low battery, frick. Watched it in YouTube in clips, real. That's real. Yeah, 3 shinies under an hour for something where... Just think if we had to do Tepig Masuda method. I would cry actual tears. I would just start weeping. It would simply be too much for me to handle. This might make me wait for Sprigatito in the next generation, chat. This honestly might make me wait to just get Sprigatito in, like, a future game. Purpley Pig Night! Let's go! There's the recent... It's hard to find a good bot that works for YouTube. Most bots are just Twitch focused. No, you don't need to learn arm thrust. You're good, man. You're good. Alright, another pig. Yeah, the people behind the Zelda movie have a lot of awful, awful, awful movies under their belts, so... you know, I don't know. Alright, here comes the big man. The big pig! The big pig! You could be a big pig, too. Oh. What a beaut. Look at that blue fire. This is what Hisui Typhlosion should have had, chat. This is what Hisui Typhlosion should have had for its shiny. Damn. That looks great. I can't even think of the last time I've had Embor in, like, a game. Oh, too good. They should definitely give Embor some sort of form where it gets like big tusks like Ganon. Best firefighting starter, Blaziken. The OG. Here comes a big pig, here comes a big pig. Cool. That's just a guy. Alright, we'll do Pig Night too for the lulz. Look at him go! Making my way downtown. Pig Night is so round. I feel like Pig Night and Quilladin would be great friends. I almost wish he rolled. Pig Night could totally roll if it wanted to. Egg with legs. Oh, that's so satisfying to get all of them done like this. Boom, the whole family. 2 with marks. That's awesome. Alright. Who else can we get? I think I have Rowlet on the map, but I do have Rowlet. Well, I think I need Decidueye. I have... Remember the, starter raids that they did in Sword and Shield? Very briefly, you could catch them in raids. I have a few shiny Rowlet from that. I tried to Masuda hunt Torchic in Sword and Shield and it never showed up. I got Mudkip and Trico, but I definitely need Torchic. I did get Blaziken. Did I get Combuskin from Dynamax? Because Blaziken and Combuskin are both in Dynamax. Trapinch. Duraludon, 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 Duraludon. I think I've gotten multiple Blazikens from Dynamax Adventures. Scizor. Don't need Scizor. Oh. Who the frick is that? Duraludon, Duraludon, Horsey. It's probably a Minior color I don't have. It's kind of annoying. It's like, ooh, it's a mystery. No, wait, it's just a color of a Pokemon you already have. Sawsbuck, Duraludon, 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 Viper, Lumineon. Duraludon, Girafarig, Fletch, Duraludon. Ooh, Solosis is kind of fun. Duraludon, 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 Duraludon. Yeah, I think I did get Combuskin from Dynamax. I think you're right, Aura. Rhydon, Duraludon, Duraludon, Duraludon. Duraludon. Geez, the first few times I reset, I got a few starters. I guess I must have been lucky. Have any of you guys completed all the starter shinies yet? Magmar. I kind of would like to do Magmar. But I'm looking for another starter. You're Masudaing all the starters? Ugh. My condolences. Oh, hey, there's Pops! Gotta have my Pops. But that's another Gen 7 starter. Also, Poplio shiny is not great. I like Primarinas though. I guess if I counted my Pogo shinies, I would have all of these starters shiny. Alolan Executor. Duraludon, Minior. Duraludon. Is Poplio more noticeable now? Alright, we got 5 minutes to see if the Pokemon Center will update. Okay, Totodile is in the savannah, so... I'm in the right place. I just gotta get lucky. I would be down for Chikorita, too, honestly. I can collect- great news! I can collect Platinum points! I think they did have a new round of Detective Pikachu icons, if, you know, any of you care about that. Oh, I love Bolos. I love Oddish's entire line. I need to get Oddish shiny. Duraludon. Yeah, they're releasing a lot of icons. Are those gonna carry over to the Switch too? Or am I just like wasting points? There's Chikorita! Wasting points. And Chimchar. We got the 2 C's. Alright, I'm down for Chikorita. I have an old Chikorita Hasbro figure where the leaf on it is like a helicopter. For Duraludon to be gone. Duraludon is good if you're interested in doing the lottery machine. Its material is good for that. But if you're not, or if you already have enough, it's just like, yeah, sure is Duraludon. Yeah, they've been really popping off with event outbreaks lately. Oh my god, Chikorita! My beloved Chikorita. Whoa, a little bit slow down. Slow down in this game. Oh, surely you must be using an emulator. I'm not over that. I'm not over that Twitter thread. I'm not. I wonder if, what they're gonna do for January. People told you your game's only slowing down on your Switch because they have dust in the That's insane amount of cope. That is an insane amount of cope. Wow. I don't know, does Game Freak realize how good they have it? They have some of the most delusional consumer fans in the world. They have it great. People would kill for a fan base this eager to support them blindly no matter what. I mean, look at this slowdown right now. Like, okay. It's definitely just my original model Switch, though. Not that the game is poorly optimized. No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't know what goes through those people's heads when they're near, like, any body of water in this game. Delulu. How would I rate PLA? PLA is one of those games I still, like, actively think about. It's such an interesting Pokemon title. I don't know, chat, where would you... Out of 10, what would you rank PLA? What number score would you give to PLA? 6? 8? 7? I would probably be around a 7, I think. Maybe like 6.5, like 6.5, 7. Yeah, PLA has no replay value unless you like to shiny hunt. Absolutely none. It's not a game that I've ever really felt like wanting to go back to. I find the controls pretty frustrating as well. Like, when I did go back to it to get a few Pokemon for my shiny living dex, so the control, remembering the control scheme again, I found to be kind of frustrating. But I also think the game has a nice style and atmosphere and looks a lot better than this game. The story was fun. I don't know, and it's just something different. Like, that's not something that this franchise typically does. It really isn't something that that Game Freak ever does. Yeah, the ride Pokemon are definitely a fun introduction, but they're also very clunky feeling in PLA. I think they could have just, like, outright eliminated Ursaluna from the pool. I was good at the aiming and the throwing. It really is a game you have to get used to again for that. Like, I couldn't even remember how to throw my Pokemon when I booted it back up again. It also had really nice things like quality of life with the trade cable, the link cable. Which the link cable still is straight up just like an emulate, like a ROM hack item. I love that. PLA is very condensed. Like, there's no exclusive nonsense. You don't have to pay for online with trading and stuff. It's, in that regard, I think it's nice. Yeah, Basculegion and Hisui Zoroark are so cool. Yeah, none of that exclusive garbage. Yeah, it's like, that's a great question. For the next generation of Pokemon, are ride Pokemon just the future of this franchise? Or are they gonna go back to, like, a Rotom bike for, like, Gen 8 had? Yeah, but a skateboard can't, like, go in the water. I mean, I guess bicycles typically don't either. They found a way around that. Yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, you could do like a hoverboard. That would solve that issue. Oh, Chikorita's cry is so nostalgic. Yeah, that's... What if they're generic Pokemon, like in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? Yeah, with Synchro, exactly. They always like to, like, dabble in stuff like that. But maybe it is building up to just a bigger... You know, you can fly right on, swim across any Pokemon. Because Synchro doesn't really add much, like, gameplay-wise, but it's very fun. It's fun to just goof off as a Pokemon. I don't know, I haven't seen anybody outwardly be like, I hate Synchro, it's dumb. I mean, think about all the way back to games like Gen 6 with the Rhyhorn racing and stuff like that, or riding on Tauros in Gen 7. It's always kind of been around. You just never think of it. Well, I guess I should speak for myself. It's hard, it's it's weird to go back and remember, like, oh yeah, you could, like, ride on Tauros. What's up, Destruggle? Hello. Yeah, the Go-Goat stuff, and they advertised that as such a big feature, and then, I don't know, did anybody ever have fun riding around Go-Goat in the city? Tyler, you're determined to bully me into play Let's Go on stream again, aren't you? Aw, no merch news tonight. Dang. Ugh, the lag here is bad. I don't gotta for nothing. Not a race. I'm sure Pokemon like Weedle will return at some point. You'd like to go in the houses again? How would you guys rank all of the DLCs we've had so far, both for Scarlet, Violet, and Sword and Shield? So, Isle of Armor, Crown Tundra, the Kitakami stuff, and then Indigo Disc. Or Teal Mask. Teal Mask and Indigo Disc. I thought that that Deerling got me for a second. Oh, the lag here, the lag. And the Deerling camouflage here is great. Totems, alphas, and titans, you're right. Indigo Disc, Crown Tundra. Crown Tundra, Indigo Disc. I like how, Isle of Armor is last. I don't know, Teal Mask was very short. Crown Tundra, or not Crown Tundra, Indigo Disc has a lot to do that I feel like Teal Mask really just didn't have. It felt like Indigo Disc had all the meat on its bones, and Teal Mask was just a little appetizer before the big meal. I guess you could say that for Tundra and Isle of Armor, too. I think I would also put Isle of Armor last, yeah. I think I agree with you all. I don't know, Dynamax Adventures just rules. Especially with the shinies being locked in Indigo Disc for the legendaries. It's just... I liked Peony and Calyrex too. We'll see how the Pecharunt stuff turns out. I'm hoping there's some good character moments in there. I know it's basic, like, people have basically already, like, put the whole thing out online, but I haven't really looked at most of it. Shout out to Game Freak for continuing to leave files in the data for everybody to find. Yeah, we'll definitely return to Dynamax at some point. I think the DLC is still quite new and people want to see the DLC. But eventually I will get sick of it. And we'll go back to Dynamax. I really only got Tina this year. I want to get more legendaries in 2024, chat. We definitely need I need to get Coco. I want to get Coco off my list. Heatran, Articuno. Yeah, I know people like Clara, and I guess Avery also exists, but... I don't know, I just really didn't like a lot of the characters in Isle of Armor. My favorite character, Mustard. Well, I can't shiny hunt Galarian Articuno, so that would be the original. Isle's summary fun. Yeah, I get that. 99 billion watts. The Cramomatic. Who could ever forget the Cramomatic? Yeah, I don't know. Kitakami really... I do like Carmine and Kieran, but like I said, it was very short. And I do think it's pretty funny that we're going back there for the Pecharunt stuff. Maybe the game designers agree. Will you be playing this next year? What do you mean? This is not as good of an outbreak as Tepig was. Not that many Chickos are spawning. All the Ultra Beasts? Yeah, Crown Tundra has all the Ultra Beasts. This game doesn't have any. Classic grass starter betrayal. You're so right. Oh my god. Well, it turns out not all grass Pokemon are traitors, because I think I see some golden eggs. I think I'm spotting some golden eggs in front of me. Hold on, Chikorita. We'll come back to you. I see some golden eggs. Alright. What's up, Execute? Oh, why did I go for Spore? I'm a ding-dong. Of course you're a grass type. I think I just autopilot Spore every time. No, not Solar Beam. It's such a huge blast from a little group of eggs. Or seeds. If you want to be technical. Yay! I think I needed Execute. I think I needed it. I did. I need Execute and both Executors. This is a great shiny. And some lovely golden eggs. 3 sociable Pokemon tonight, chat. 2 sociable pigs and some sociable eggs. Dang, look at this row of shinies. This is the best row of all time. Snom's a Viper, the Tepig line, and Execute. Woo. Popping off. You got those eggs last night. A golden dozen. Oh, the lag here. Chikorita, why do you have to be in an outbreak zone full of lag? Yeah, that's actually a good question. If I did evolve Execute, what would it turn into? No, look! Seviper and Zongoose together, not attacking each other. These games, if they're going to continue with Pokemon open world games, I need to have little interactions between some of the wild spawns. Like, I need those two to go after each other if they see them. If Zongoose and Seviper spot each other, I want them to fight. It only goes into Cantonian? Okay. They're discussing business. Come on, Chikorita. There's not even any spawning. It's all Sawsbuck and Deerling. It'd be nice if you could, like, eliminate a Pokemon from spawning. I would get rid of Deerling here very fast. Where the heck is... Oh, no. Don't tell me they're all spawning down here. Hey, well, I got some golden eggs out of it, so it wasn't all bad. Alright, I was on the wrong level. That's so annoying. They always have to be, like, right on a mountain, don't they? You would eliminate Deerling from the game? I was happy to see Deerling in just the regular vanilla game. I don't know if they really needed to bring it over here. It's one of those Gen 5 Pokemon we haven't seen in a while. But yeah, it spawns all over the map, which is pretty annoying. Thankfully, not every common spawn is over here. No, there's not a billion Golducks running around, so... That's nice, at least. Phantom. When will my autumnal Chikorita arrive? When they make a DLC, they should use none of the Pokemon from the base game. Yeah, I could agree with that. Okay, so Chikorita is... I don't even know how to describe this. Neon, light neon color. What's up, Coolverse? Yeah, nobody wants the old ones. I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon in the DLC. I feel like they could have just done that. I mean, I did need Shiny Seviper, but... like, Seviper and Zongoose are all over the place, too, when they're in the base game. Oh no, is Cyndaquil's outbreak bad? In a bad spot? What color? Ow. What color is Chikorita's leaf? Oh, it's... brown. I'm getting I was worried, like, oh, am I gonna miss? No. No. I think I would have to flat out just not be paying attention to see it. Tiny cave? Oh, no. Chartreuse yellow. Ooh, chartreuse. I will give Kitakami this. I think I like Kitakami's atmospheric track. More than Indigo Disc's song that's playing right now. Oh, Pikavek is so small. Pikavek is so small. Also, I don't think I've ever seen Pikavek shiny before the other day. Hold on, let me look at it again. Shiny Pikavek. What is even the... oh, it's slightly pink? Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that one bit. There are 2 starters that are each only in one small cave. Aw, that sucks. I have Monferno, but I need Chimchar and Infernape. Got Monferno from PLA. I think it was midnight. I looked at it and I was like, what is shiny here? Pikavek is one of those Pokemon I've never used. I've never used it in a team or for anything ever. I mean, it's barely been around. Outside of Sun and Moon, this is the first time it's shown up. Drift Veil, but a bad version. I've seen Drift Veil pop up on, like, TikTok all over the place now because of the toothless dancing meme. Yeah, I like Toucan in Shiny. But Pick-a-Pex I didn't realize was so subtle. Used Toucan in your first playthrough of Sun. I can't think of the last time I've used a regional bird in any playthrough. Outside of maybe, like, Gen 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I think I did use Staraptor in 4, so... 4. Gen 4 was the last time I did that. Definitely didn't use, Pidove. Didn't use Corviknight. I don't know if I've ever used Noctowl through an entire playthrough. I've used Fearow. I've used Pidgeot a lot. I like Talonflame, but I don't think I used it in my playthrough. Fezandipity. I saw somebody do a redesign of all of the Loyal 3 shinies and they looked so much better. Normally, some shiny redesigns I feel like try a little too hard. Or they just go for the, what if we made it white / or black? But this one I feel like actually did a really good job. Oh, do you have the tweet handy, Tyler? Let me see. Monkey Dories is still kind of mid, but Dogi and Fezandipity look a lot better, I feel like. I feel deeply unserious every time I say Dogi. The Dogi. That's what I wanted more out of Kitakami. The Loyal 3 kind of barely showed up. They kind of showed up, were like, scattered, you caught them, and that was kind of it. Oh, do they have a Terapagos model or mascot costume? Too much pink on Fez. Yeah, they're not perfect. I think Monkey Dories could have been better, but I think they were going off of the original shiny designs. Any competitive Pokemon I do these days is, well, rarely I like to watch, like, VGC more than I ever play it. Oh yeah, chat, look at the tweet Tyler just posted. That's how big Terapagos is. Terapagos is the size of an actual real-life, like, box turtle. That's too much. Yeah, you could hold Terapagos in your hand. They made it so little. Little baby. doesn't even get much bigger when it gets to its furry form. It's only slightly bigger. Ogerpon owns that fraud, I'm sorry. I still see Ogerpon fan art like every day. And it still delights me. Come on, Chikorita. That pig cooperated. Typical grass starter. It's fascinating how many people like Terapagos when I think it's really mid. I'm not sure what everybody else has seen in it. Has no character. It's just a little tiny Pokemon that barely added anything to the story. It's not- I don't really think it's that cute either. It looks like it was designed in a lab to appeal to children. Yeah, Terapagos appeared for 3 seconds, exactly. All it did was walk towards the player character, get captured, freak out, and that was it. That's all it had to do. I don't, like, it's just another turtle Pokemon. How many of those do we really need? And then its final terastallized form is just gonna be old news next generation when terastallizing is gone. It's gonna go the same way that Ultra Necrozma and Eternamax Eternatus. Just another one flushed down the drain. I mean, most turtles in Pokemon are blue, with a few exceptions like Turt and Torkoal. I don't know, Pokemon's covered so many regular animals like dogs, birds, turtles at this point. Like, I just want pure fantasy. Maybe that's why Ogerpon is such a strong design in my opinion. There is nothing like Ogerpon. Yeah, there's way too many Pokemon turtles. It's just like Pokemon dogs at this point. There's... How many regular looking animals do we need? Yes, there's a lot of Pokemon primates too. Oh! Oh my god! Chikorita! 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 Yes! My beloved Chikorita! I don't care what the haters say, Chikorita. You're the best. You're the best, Chikorita. My Gen 2 beloved Chikorita. Oh, what a nice shiny. Beautiful! Yay! I love Chikorita. So cute. Yeah, you go for Safeguard, Chikorita. Yes! Luxury, because it's what Chikorita deserves. Luxury, because it's what Chikorita deserves. Nice. Alright. There's another starter down, chat. Let me mark it off the list. Melonic, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Do you have a mark, Mr. Chikorita? No. It's adamant. I've gotten 2 of these starters that have been adamant. Yeah, we can go for a walk as Chikorita. Game Freak said it's my turn to make another generic Pokemon design. Look, there are way too many birds and dogs in Gen 9. Oh my god! Oh, 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 oh. Yes! My child. Oh, even the vines are different. Oh. Perfect creature. Oh, Chikorita's so cute. This is the best shiny ever. Would I want cryptids? Unironically, yes. Pokemon cryptid designs would go hard. Just think of like Pokemon Mothman or something. That would be incredible. It is a bean. Chikorita's such a bean. Alright, 2 more. Let me save real quick. I don't know, it wouldn't be so bad if they would take breaks from certain design archetypes, but it's like they have to fill a quota. Every gen has to have a fish Pokemon, you know what I mean? Every gen has to have a bird. Every gen has to have an insect. Refined palette for Mothman. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a really cool cryptid archetype. Why was Clamperl not in this DLC? You could have just had it like in the shallow waters. Sad. Yukon Beaver Eater? See, that rules. I would love that. I'll take that over a bland bird, dog, fish any day. Yeah, Pokemon cryptids would go hard. Or even just more fantasy creatures, like how I desperately wanted Pyroar to be a Manticore. Like, if they gave Pyroar a fire, poison, Manticore form, that would be incredible. Yeah, Clamperl is super underappreciated. Seeing a Gorbis plush in Pokemon Concierge was nice. At least somebody remembered Gorbis exists. Litleo has a scorpion tail. I'm telling you. We could have had it all. For them to evolve. I mean, I like Pyroar. I like its design. I think making it part normal type is kind of weird, but I don't know. We could have had it all. Poison Fire Manticore. If they ever make that, that's gonna become my new favorite Pokemon. I don't know. Huntail and Gorbis are pretty unique, I feel like. They're not Pokemon that ever show up. Clamperl was a fun Pokemon to run into when you were diving in Gen 3. Bring back Dive. Yeah, Gorbis, if you're not familiar with the Gorbis lore, chat, Gorbis is a weirdly vicious Pokemon. It sucks out the innards of its prey. It has some of the most brutal Pokedex entries, and it's just a pink fish. Yeah, Gorbis is a radical Pokemon. A standalone fire-ice type. How does that not exist more? There's so many type combinations that are either non-existent or so uncommon, or something like Volcanion where it's a mythical only with fire water, and you're like, why don't more of these combinations exist? I would love a generation of just weird freak Pokemon that all have weird type combos. Like we just had like our first Fire Grass with Scoville, and it's like 1,000 Pokemon later before Fire Grass happened. It's insane. Fire is such an underutilized type, is the problem. Like, that's why there's so few fire combos. It's because they don't ever make fire types. And we just look at generations like Sinnoh, Gen 4. Or even, like, Dragon Fairy. Like, Mega Altaria is gone. Give us another one. Yeah, isn't the only fire electric Pokemon Rotom Heat? All the other Rotom combinations are pretty rare, too. Like electric ice. Like, that's egregious. Fire and electric have been in the game since day one. And only Rotom Heat has that type combo. Like, that's egregious. Gotta have 50,000 normal water, flying water type Pokemon, but one more electric fire Pokemon, forbidden. Illegal. It'd be funny if Sawsbuck behaved like a real deer, where it would just start, like, running around like a freak and run into a wall. Rock Ghost. Yeah, I feel like Cinderace definitely could have been fire electric. Absolutely. Yeah, Toxicity is cool. One of my standouts from Gen 8. Electric Ice, you can have one refrigerator. You may have one refrigerator boy. Are there any other electric ice? I feel like I'm doing a visible Pokedoku right now. Oh. Kieran Black. Is Kieran Black? No, that's Dragon. I'm like, who? Arctozolt. Is Arctozolt the only one? I'm still not used to fossils not just being rock types, chat. The switch up has damaged me. I'm not used to the switch up. The ugly fossil. Yeah, poison is very underutilized too. Like, we just got our first poison steel type this generation. That was another brand new type combo we didn't have until now. And again, poison has been in the game since day one. As with ice. Very bizarre. Arctizolt. Yeah, exactly. Like, they have to hit their quota of fish and bird Pokemon every generation, which never leads to many interesting designs, truthfully. Like, I kind of like Veluza. I think it's more interesting than, like, Barracuda. Barracuda. That's just an animal. Barracuda. Arracuda. Barracuda. Yeah, those are some of the worst Pokemon ever made. What if we make a brown fish with a tail generator that spins and it has a little French mustache? Yay! I'd take Squawkabilly, who's kind of goofy and fun, over boring-ass things like Kilowattrel or Bombardier. I look at Squawkabilly and it's like, hey, it's Squawkabilly. I don't know, the Pompadour wig is at least a little bit fun. I'm not saying I like ride or die by the Squawkabilly, but I appreciate a cartoony, more fun design than, like I said, Wattrel, Kilowattrel, Bombardier. The boys are back in town. Alolan Executor is one of those ones that one of these is gonna be shiny. One of them is gonna be shiny. Squawkabilly having different colors to collect was cool. I wish they were a bit more interesting. Like, ever since the Flabebe thing, I've been thinking about, like, instead of just white, green, blue, I wish they had taken the Tatsugiri approach where they had, like, striped or, like, spotted. Just weird colors. Where's my polka dot variant? Where's my plaid variant? AZ's Floette. Isn't it crazy that we're probably gonna have to roll around to Gen 6 remakes before we ever get AZ's Floette? Doesn't that break your brain a little bit? And they still may not do it. And they still might not even do it. Yeah, I said remakes, but it's like, you know, who knows what direction they're going in at this point. I saw some Twitch streamer, some Pokemon, streamer be like, how weird that Mario RPG and Link's Awakening are never criticized, and yet Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pearl are, Pokemon BDSP are. Like me when I'm willfully fucking stupid. Those games didn't even ship with a complete title screen, you clown. Maybe think about that for maybe 5 seconds. I wonder why. Also, I haven't played Link's Awakening, but I have been watching Tyler play through Mario RPG, and it looks like they put a lot of love into that game. I mean, Link's Awakening looks nice. Actually, I think I've seen a speedrun of it. I've seen a speedrun of Link's Awakening. But it's like a night and day difference. Yeah, guess what Santa brought him. And by Santa I mean me. I love the little dances they do when you level up. It's so cute. Alright, now I know to look for the pink crest on Pick-a-Peck's head. I know what to look for. Hi, Poplio. Mallow is so cute. He is very cute. Tyler got me a mini tin with Scyther on it for 151 that had my cool Charmander in it. I need to get Tyler to buy all my to give me all his to pick out the 151 merchandise from now on. I'm incapable of picking up any good ones. I love all the little toad people in Mario RPG. You have like a little blonde toad. Some of the toads have different designs on their hats. It's very charming. Chikorita looked really weird for a second. Lighting in this game trips me up so much. Imagine toads having different designs. I know! Imagine toads having hair. I think BDSP really faltered the most when it just copied Diamond and Pearl. Added nothing. No new character designs, no new forms. Didn't bring over any of the good stuff that Platinum had. It just feels like a soulless corporate product. Gutted things like the secret bases and stuff like that. So what, I could put a bunch of ugly statues in a dirt room? Also, I know, obviously, you know, subjective, but I feel like BDSP is just a really ugly looking video game. Like I said, Link's Awakening is nice to look at. The shadows and how they translated the chibi style looks beautiful, and then you see the My Sims ass ugly underlit slop that is BDSP. Yeah, it's like, how are you gonna put out things like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, even going back is to like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Let's Go, and just add nothing. But they added the underground, and that's my favorite feature. You're not joking, it's the worst Pokemon game? I think it does a lot to highlight all of Sinnoh's flaws, too. Gen 4 is not one of my favorite generations. So I was really hoping for a game that would improve a lot that I didn't like about Sinnoh, and all it did was highlight all of those things I don't like about Sinnoh. One of those games that really just feels like they just shat it out and moved on. Little effort went into planning it, little effort went into the budget. See, this is why I wish game companies were forced to publish data about what the budget for their games are. If Spider-Man 2 cost $300 million, how much did BDSP cost? I think it is the best-selling remake if you want to get depressed. If you want to feel sad today. I think a lot of that is because of the Switch. The Switch is very accessible. It's been out for a long-ass time. Most people who are interested in games or Pokemon own a Switch. So it was very accessible. It's like why Pikmin 4 is suddenly so successful, because it's on an actually successful console and not... I'm sorry, the GameCube. I'm sorry, GameCube. They never understood you like I understood you. Whoa! Loving that poppin'! I think he caught me off guard. Game, I think you have that the other way around. I think that caught me off guard. Oy. Put Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver on the Switch. I mean, maybe that's why we're seeing so many, like, Zoomers be like, Scarlet and Violet are the greatest Pokemon games to ever have been made, and are flawless and have no issues, and if they do, you're just using an emulator and are a liar. Like, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't appreciate things like Black and White or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but some people would. That's why it's got me wondering, like, not releasing these games to younger audiences has poisoned the well. It has poisoned the well. Oh, never mind. I thought that Chikorita was shiny. Oh, it's the YouTube algorithm recommending my 2022 compilation. I'm gonna get the 2023 one out either today or tomorrow. But thanks for watching. And for the good luck. Yeah, I have to download all these new clips and add them to the compilation. I need to figure out how I want to edit the intro. That's the only thing I really have left to do. Also, I'll probably put Tepig or Chikorita in the thumbnail, which is already done. I just need to figure out who I want to get rid of. A Flickerita of false hope. It's funny because the repel system was dramatically improved in Gen 5. I don't know, that's one of those things that I feel like is an impossible situation for them. Some people prefer old-style Pokemon games with grass encounters, and now you have people that are so used to the open-world style Pokemon games they don't want to go back. I don't know, what... If you designed a future Pokemon game, chat, what would you do? Sword and Shield tried to have its cake and eat it, too. With the wild areas and then everything else just being grass. Is there some way you could design a hybrid? I don't either, Tyler. I think you're right. I think that ship has sailed. Whether people like it or not. Yeah, Gen 5 had so many quality of life improvements, it was actually kind of insane. Also, how would you design your open world Pokemon game, chat? Would you have it just be like Scarlet and Violet, or would you bring in some of the PLA elements where you can just like throw balls at everything to catch it? It's weird, we have like so many different versions. There's so many ways you can go about it. I know a lot of people who did not like Sword and Shield but loved PLA, and then were super sad that none of that stuff came back in this game. I kind of agree, Justin. I don't know. It's very hard. Like, what's the point of stuff like... I wouldn't even need Breloom if I just chucked balls at everything. Which I guess for some people would be a positive. I don't know, having to get close to things when you wanted to use like a heavy ball in PLA was super annoying. Okay, I was not anywhere near that Chikorita. Make new methods like DexNav. Yeah, maybe there's a secret third thing we're not thinking about. There's a secret third option. Since I was wrong this year, they definitely have to be cooking up a PMD for next year. One of these years when I predict a new mystery dungeon game, it has to be right, right? I don't know, Galaxy. It's really hard to predict what they're doing right now. Okay, I guess I will say a new mystery dungeon game. Some sort of Pokemon spin-off game. I think Pokemon Day will announce what their game is for 2024, their main game. And then maybe like a spin-off and a bunch of mobile game updates, probably Unite, you know, all that unfun stuff we have to sit through now. I can't wait for Pokemon Day to roll around, chat, and then everybody's is gonna be like, they're totally gonna re-release Gen 1. Virtual console time, baby! Get your bingo sheets ready, chat. Virtual console confirmed. I think I agree with you, Justin, yeah. It definitely felt kind of hollow. And every time I try to think back to a lot of my PLA shinies, I kind of fail to. I feel like I remember more when I actually have to engage them in a battle and catch them. Maybe I'll make a bingo sheet for this year's Pokemon Presents. It won't be long, chat. It's pretty much almost January. So we only have a month and a half to wait. Do mystery dungeon games sell that well? I think so. I think they sell pretty decently. Oh, come on. No? Do they sell like shit? I actually don't know the sales numbers of... I mean, I assume since it's a Pokemon title, it sells on name alone. The free space calling us trainers. A montage. If they do a montage of every previous gen, I'm gonna start sweating. If they announce Gen 10, I will combust. I'll just, like, explode on the spot. I don't know if we have any sales numbers for Detective Pikachu 2 yet, but I can't imagine they're that great. It's not an anniversary year, is it? Gotta have my pops. Yeah, the next big anniversary is 30. The age I will be in a few days. 16 days until AGDQ? Oh, that's crazy. I'm glad they have it in January, because what else is happening in January? Fuck you, it's January. If Gen 10 got announced, I would just start weeping. And then I would probably still have people in my comment section being like, actually... this is normal and good for Pokemon. I'm kind of predicting they might talk about, like, a Pokemon movie. And that's really the only thing gooooo has talked about that hasn't really happened yet. gooooo has talked about a future Pokemon movie. Maybe they'll talk about the dub of the anime, but that's only for us. So I don't know. Because I feel like they like to keep it the same for the Japanese audience, and they've obviously had the show for months now. Yeah, I don't think they'll announce Gen 10. But there's always, like, They always keep us on our toes, so you never know. A remake game and then save Gen 10 for the next... Yeah, Galaxy, I think you're right. I'm predicting some sort of Gen 5 game, whether it's PLA or remake style, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this game kind of barely being over a year old doesn't feel right. The years between ORAS and BDSP. Also, there's another variable that we haven't talked about, chat, and that's what is Nintendo doing next year? We don't know what or when, where, how, why. We don't know when the Switch 2 or whatever is coming out. So that's actually a curious, like, if they announce a Gen 5 game and it comes out in November like it usually does, is it gonna say, like... What are they gonna say on this upcoming Nintendo console? Because Nintendo hasn't said anything yet. I imagine Nintendo will gear up early next year and announce it. Because they got the holiday season over with. Clearly they weren't going to announce something for before the holiday season and ruin their Switch sales. I think a lot of the problems of this franchise could be fixed if it just would outsource some of the side games to other bigger studios. And I'm not talking like Ilka. I'm talking like Bandai or Platinum or anybody that has some pedigree to them. Yeah, it's not like Pokemon can come out and be like, guess what, guys? The Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, they have to announce the console first. What the? Oh my god, that's a pink sloth. That's a pink sloth right there. Oh my goodness. That's funny. What are you doing here, buddy? Ma'am? She's just chilling. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. Yeah, making the compilation just a little bit longer. I didn't need slack off, but like, sure. She's been baking in the sun. Kinda wish this was a pink Esper, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Glizzy too. Glizzy. Yeah, they could announce another Pokemon short series. Maybe they'll announce more concierge episodes. It sleeps 20 hours every day. What a life. Yeah, obviously no mark. I remember to check this one. Yeah, all the Nintendo console stuff has been pretty quiet. Yeah, definitely. You should definitely check out Concierge if you're interested. It's very cute and it's short. You can get through it all 4 episodes in less than an hour. I linked it in the Discord if anybody needs a handy link. But it's very cute. some of the lip syncing is off, and the first episode has a lot of kind of annoying tropes, but I feel like it really starts to pick up. It kind of stops when it gets good. Like, when the final episode happened, I'm just like, wow, I need more. Why did it... Cue the Prince Zuko gif. That's it? That's all of it? Where's the rest of it? Oh, I just put it in general to struggle. All 4 episodes are linked there. Just maybe check the cog and change it to 1080p. A Pokemon Warriors game? I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. Like, if you can do a Zelda Warriors game, you could definitely do Pokemon. Yeah, everything has been pretty quiet in terms of leaks. Pal World, yes. There's been hubbub about Pal World. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the Temtem cycle. Y'all remember Temtem? Yeah, I don't know if it'll have any staying power. Pal World is not out yet. I mean, how Nintendo hasn't gotten gooooo or whoever he gets his information from yet is kind of funny. It's because he doesn't post any pictures. That's how he can get away with it. He just posts word soup. Word soup. Why'd I say soup? Salad. Word salads. Ooh, guess my riddle. If he was showing pictures, he would get nuked from orbit. I mean, Nintendo did send takedown notices to people like Centro over the Pecha stuff, which I kind of feel like it's in the file. I could break this game's data open right now and pull out Pecha if I had that knowledge. Like, if you don't want people to go into the files, don't put it in there to begin with, but whatever. They've been doing that since, like, Gen 2. I don't think they'll ever stop. Suda definitely doesn't use Twitter as much anymore. He occasionally posts some pictures of where he is, and that's pretty much it. Masuda's name was in the credits for Pokemon Concierge. Also, Pokemon Concierge has a character named Tyler. That made us laugh out loud. Also, it has a very cute Mudkip. Yeah, he has the monkeys. Tyler has the elemental monkeys. Also, there's a Pikachu that I went to look on Twitter what people were saying about it, and a lot of people said that made them cry. It was pretty cute. Oh, I don't have a Netflix subscription. I just found it online. And then we just watched it together. But if you have like an hour to kill and you just want to watch something cozy, it's very cute. I like it way more than something like Paldean Winds. Also, if you're just an animation fan, all the stop motion animation they do is impressive and high quality. Yeah, where is Corsola? Honestly, Corsola would have made... I don't think there's any appropriate shore Pokemon. You could have done Clamperl. You could have done Corsola. You could have done Staryu. Like, the beach is just full of Finneons that are too close to the shore and a Alolan Executor. You could have had a lot more neat water Pokemon in the coastal area. You could have put Staryu in that area where there's like a bunch of rocks. There's like tide pools. You could have put Staryu in there. Just a missed opportunity. Yeah, I'm surprised Marini's not here. Just straight up Misty. We haven't gotten a Pokemon character cameo in a long time. It's only ever been references or somebody's daughter, son, father, grandfather. I'm hoping one of these Alolan eggs would be shiny. Yeah, Ferrothorn has been gone too. Yeah, you could have had Ferrothorn like latch onto the ceiling and drop. Yeah, what was the last time we had a cameo character? Gen 7? With like Looker and Annabelle and Grimsley? Again, that's just the character, not like an ancestor or a relative. Where The lack of any acknowledgement of either Shadow Lugia or Mirror B always makes me sad. Mirror B would be so much fun in a game like Pokemon Masters. Like, if you can acknowledge Crystal, I feel like you can acknowledge Mirror B, you know? Oh yeah, I guess Ingo. Ingo would be the last one. You're right. Mirror B with Quaquaval, that would be incredible. Also, Mirror B is such a likable, goofy character, but also his theme song in both games is really good. It's a banger. Sun and Moon just having Grimsley on the beach is so funny. He's just taking a vacation. He's just hanging out. Sometimes Pokemon spawn here, and sometimes it takes forever for him to. Is Grimsley a gambler? I don't even remember that detail about his character. I assume being in the Elite Four pays well. Mirror B is from Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. Has the Pokeball fro. And many dancing Ludicolo. Grimsley is Gen 5 Elite Four. Dark type user. Pokemon Coliseum icon. That's so true. Icon. Larry needed a second job. Did Larry need a second job, or is he just one of those people that just, like, overworks themselves? I mean, I did have a conversation with him when I invited him to the club. That sounds when I invited him to the club. Clubbing with Larry. He said that you have to say no to Gita. So now I'm like, Gita probably asked him if he wanted to be part of the Elite Four, and he just said yes. Larry doesn't want to go home to his wife and kids. I'd love to see if Larry had children. Keeping it real, keeping it real. Pops. Pops and sloths. What if Poppy is Larry's daughter? Reminder, chat. If you invite Poppy, she says that she is 9 years old. They actually gave her a canonical age. Which kind of blows me away, because what Pokemon characters have canonical ages outside of, like, Ash? Child labor laws don't exist in Pokemon. Did not mean to go all the way into the water, game. Yeah, apparently Poppy is 9, which is very weird. Very weird. Whose child is this? How did she get this job? Surprised they didn't try to make it more outrageous and have her be like, I'm 4. She looks like a baby. She's dressed like, she's like a bonnet. Like, she looks like a very young, tiny child. Like, we have young characters like Acerola. But Acerola doesn't look like a little goo-goo gaga baby. And she even has like a Fisher-Price key around her neck. Yeah, it's like if the player character is a 10-year-old, she does not she doesn't look 9. I was gonna say, which is the best Elite Four, Gen 8 or Gen 9, but I guess 8 doesn't... What Elite Four? Oops. Yeah, I guess I am glad that they weren't like, actually, I'm 25. Because that would... I mean, it's still weird. At the end of the day, I still find the character's inclusion to be weird. But if she said she was actually like 25, it would be like, Yeah, I guess she's part of the preschooler class. Like, it's funny that so many people were, like, hung up on all the older students and the academy in this game and not the... not the child in the Elite Four. Yeah, how do they get Pokemon? Are they inherited from parents? They have to be, right? Go on, little Timmy. Catch yourself a Tinkaton. That's what they go give Tears of the Kingdom credit for. They fixed that awful character. What's her face? Because in Breath of the Wild, it's like, I'm a 300-year-old child. It's like, oh no. Oh no. Well, again, what's funny is that most Pokemon characters don't have ages. Like, how old is Arven? How old is Penny? Or, like, the members of Team Star. Who knows? But at least we know that Poppy is 9, I guess. Oh, speaking of the starters, Clavel told me when I invited him that they picked Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley because they're easy to raise. That's what he told me. That's why they picked those starters, because they're easy to raise. Which I thought was mildly interesting. Because it's not like the professor is there to give you starters. Just one gen, I would love to see them break the fire, grass, water starter trope convention. You know, outside of things like Let's Go and Coliseum. Besides Pikachu and an Eevee or an Eeveelution. Orphan is 65. Come on, Chikorita. I can't believe Tepig was the starter that has cooperated the most so far. I'm fascinated to see what other starters are going to betray. I don't know, it's honestly, on their part, they're smart for not giving any of these characters ages. Vaguely teenager, vaguely young adult. And that's all they're, for most of these characters, they're ever gonna leave it as. Whoa! It's a little group of Chikoritas on the beach. They gain fire, water, and grass for their third stage? That would be interesting. Maybe for the birthday stream this weekend, I'll try to target Totodile, since it is my favorite starter after all. I'll set the date, well, if I can get it to show up. I had Snob, the Snob outbreak was hard to try to pinpoint to a specific date. I was hoping they would do something to buff some of the other starters, but they kind of didn't. Like, please help Meganium. Please. Justice for Meganium. Don't have to change the date to reset outbreaks. Oh, what's the time method then? It's funny to see how many people— What?! This game slays me. Got into an encounter with a Poplio that was 10 feet away from me. Whoa, the bottom layer of muck just loaded in. What was I saying? I said that Poplio made me lose my train of thought. Oh, it's weird how many people, like, loved that Team 4-star playthrough. The amount of Mr. Steak references I see. Like, I didn't realize that that was that beloved, but I guess it is. That is a tough question, isn't it? Stable performance. There, that's what I want from Gen 10. Stable performance and less warping, ugly textures. There we go. They did Gen 7? Huh. I have no memory of that. Not that I've ever really watched most Team 4-star stuff closely. I know of them mostly from, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Which is still a great series, you know, the one episode per year that comes out. And it's raining. It's raining, it's pouring, Chikorita is snoring. Also, I mean, if we're talking about, like, future Pokemon game wants, just more stuff to do. Bring back fishing or have more puzzles, mini games, side quests. More reasons to explore and find fun items. I just need the world to be a lot less empty. Contests. Dailies. That would be interesting. See, where then we run into that problem where I feel like most Pokemon items are just completely unexciting. Unless it's like Apricorn balls, do you really care to, like, get a free full heal every day? Not particularly. Yeah, turn fishing into like a full-blown, like, mini game. You can fish anywhere. Your character, like, sits down on a chair. They have their fishing rod. And maybe there's a fisherman character who can give you certain quests, like catch a Magikarp that's X size. Catch a Milotic, catch a Gyarados that's extra small. Like, if Sonic and Kirby can release games with fun fishing mini-games, Pokemon definitely can. Yeah, it definitely... Yeah, generic. there's a snowy hill and there's lots of grassy plains. Like, my favorite area... Oh, can we have a better map, too? Holy shit, I want a better map. This map is so lackluster. Like, this area is probably my favorite. You know, the kind of yellowy woods. But yeah, the rest of it is just... The bamboo forest isn't bad either. But yeah, it's a lot of grassy mountains and... Like, where's a jungle? Give me different environments. I don't understand why so many video games have to, like, stick to real life. Like, this is a fictional franchise in a fictional world. Get crazy with it. Like, you don't have to strictly adhere to reality. Yeah, definitely an empty feeling for sure. Oh, I know the exact location you're talking about. That's where Florges usually spawns. I could really do without another snow area. Unless you're gonna do, like, something really fun or interesting, like Crystal Ice Caverns or something like that. I would love to see more underwater stuff. Because all the oceans and ponds and lakes in this game are just a hole cut out of the geometry with water in it, for the most part. At least in base game. And to come back to the fishing thing, like, imagine you have a small % chance of fishing up, like, a treasure chest that could have rare items in it, like big nuggets or apricorn balls or something like that. I don't know how they could do, like, armor pieces like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom does, but something like that is always satisfying to go out and explore for. I don't know, cosmetics or something like that. Just make exploring the world feel exciting. I think they could do a better job hiding rare Pokemon in unique locations, too. Like, maybe the far edge of the map by the sea is the only place where Lapras spawns or something like that. Because Pokemon in this open world game, they all just feel so common. Nothing feels rare anymore. Yeah, exactly. Like, things like Milotic just spawn, so what's the point in trying to slave over getting a Feebas? Nothing is rare anymore. Yeah, Haxorus, Garchomp, Dragonite, all of those Pokemon are just out in the overworld that you can go get. There's nothing rare or exciting about them anymore. Lucario, Blissey, things like that. Yeah, nothing feels rare anymore. Yeah, because think about how, like, Sword and Shield had Delmise. Very rarely could you get a Delmise spawn, or things like Morpeko were rare. Yeah, it's so easy to complete your Pokedex and just catch anything you need. Unless it's an exclusive. Yeah, all the evolutions are just roaming around. a rare spawn point that has a chance to spawn a starter every day. Yeah, there's a million different ways they could implement that. Chinese starters aren't even impressive anymore. Ooh, but this one is! Yes! Thank you, Chikorita. This will be a beautiful bay leaf. A beautiful bay leaf. I kind of hate the blades of grass that obscure the shiny. Bothers me a little bit. Not gonna lie. But hey, I got another one. It's fine. It's fine. Where did I catch the first one in? Did I do? I guess I did Luxury Ball. I'll keep doing Lux. Yeah, Noibat was a Pokemon that used to be super rare. And now it's all over the place. I mean, remember Gibble? You had to go to Wayward Cave to get Gibble, and you had to go all the way into Wayward Cave to get it. Yeah, Pseudos used to mean something. Oh, come on, Chikorita. Come on, Miss Chico. Yeah, and then you have the outbreak events with Dratini and Jangmo, and it's like I already didn't need all of those shinies because they're so easy to get in the base game. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Please get in the ball. Oh my god. This thing's gonna slowly recover health because... Come on, Chikorita! That Seviper is having a great laugh about this. Oh, sometimes it's like I miss the PLA method. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ, what a waste. I'm wasting all this money. Riveting gameplay. Thanks. Thank you, Chikorita. Appreciate it. Alright, I can mark Bayleaf off. It loves to bask in the sunlight. Chikorita is a cat. No mark. Whoops. No, I have a slack off that's in the way of my other Chikorita. Alright, can I get one more before I feel too tired and want to stop? I still need to edit the compilation and render it, so... Boy. I don't know if I have 30 minutes left in me. I don't have any salty herba left. I think I have 11. Sometimes going back and forth for outbreaks is... puts me to sleep. But yeah, wow, this really is quite easy. I got 3 shiny Tepig like it was nothing in under an hour, whereas if I had done Masuda, it could have taken me days upon days upon days, depending on how lucky. You had to catch 12. I was almost committed to getting more Flabébés, but boy was that kind of annoying. I've seen Frigibax outbreaks a bunch. I actually need to go back in and get Arctibax and Baxi shiny. I only have 1 frozen nugget that's shiny. I cannot stand Masuda in this game. Like, sure, if I went back and did it in Sword and Shield, fine. It's not riveting, but I'll do it. But in this game, it pains me on a level I can't begin to describe. There, you want my one request for Gen 10, chat? Put eggs back to how they were. No more sandwiches and basket collecting. And then somebody is usually like, but you can collect eggs anywhere. And I know, that still sucks. It still feels like a mobile game. They want you to pay money for to, like, make it faster. It doesn't feel rewarding at all. It's just so tedious. And then they put a limit on your basket, so it's not like you can just do a sandwich and walk away. Yeah, who doesn't like stopping to check the basket every 5 minutes? Like, it's so rancid. I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being. I mean, I used to primarily do Masuda hunting when Sword and Shield was around and before Crown Tundra. That's pretty much all I did. I don't really like the encounter shiny method in Sword and Shield. And you can't, the thing about picnics, like, you can't check your timer when you're in a picnic, so you have to set a timer outside of the game. And then you should probably set another timer for when you want to check the basket. So you need to set 2 timers. And a lot of people don't want to waste herba for eggs. It's just everything about the system is failure. A failure on every level. It feels like it was a quick afterthought, like, we gotta get this game shipped out in 2 weeks, just throw something together. Yeah, I don't know why they felt the need to change it. Ooh, you can do eggs anywhere now. Isn't that such an improvement? You can do them anywhere, but then you have to be stationary for half an hour while you wait for the sandwich timer to go down. Like, it still sucks. It doesn't matter where you are, you still have to wait. And like when you're doing Masuda and Sword and Shield, you can do other things. You could do encounters, you could be in the wild area, you can trade, you can do anything else that you want to do. But you have to be in a picnic to get eggs in this game. You can't just leave. So they limited it. It's even worse now. Complaining about wanting more nurseries, got monkey pawed. I never want to do Masuda in this game again. I will just wait and get Sprigatito and the rest of the starters from this generation. Because I did get Quaxley and Fuecoco, but I don't have their evolutions. So I'll just wait. I mean, if they'll have the starters in this game be so easy to get shiny, they'll have them in a future generation, and Sprigatito, Quaxley, and Fuecoco will be there. Like I said, it just... Egg hatching in this game feels like you should be able to buy Pokebucks with real-world money and pay for them to make your timer faster. Or to, like, buff your egg basket. It feels like a weird pay-to-win mobile game. Miss Chikorita! Yes! Oh, praise be to Chikorita. Yes! Oh, let's go. No Sammy required, just Chikorita being a friend of the stream. I love this. Thank you, Chikorita. Thank you so much. Just, I typed in Maganium, it's Muganium. Oh, that's so satisfying to mark off the list. Yes! Alright, that brings me to 595 for the shiny living dex. Mamma mia. Look at him. Look at it. Look at it. The Chikorita will be the first one in the compilation. I'm going in reverse order this year. Newest first for, you know, DLC reasons. Dang, I had two marked Tepigs, but no marked Chicos. Let's evolve them on the beach. Again, I keep expecting one of those Alolan Executor to be shiny. Alright. Bayleaf time! Oh, Chikorita's so cute. Why do people hate this Pokemon? I don't understand. Oh, Bayleaf is so cute. Bayleaf 2, the sequel. The sequel to Bayleaf. Ow, my bones. Which one did I want to evolve into Meg? I'll just do this one. Some semblance of order. Oh man, Meganium's cry is so nostalgic. Sure, you can get rid of Safeguard. Cool. Meganium's antennae are so long. I will, in fact, be 30 in one day. Oh, look at Bayleaf go. Oh, so cute. Also, Bayleaf's Pokedex entry in this game cracked me up. Apparently Bayleaf, the smell of Bayleaf makes Pokemon angry. Which I would have never expected. You would not think a cute Pokemon like Bayleaf would make Pokemon angry. Oh, look at Meganium. Where'd you get the hat? I think the hat was just from the hat store in Mesagoza. Oh, but Meganium's flower looks so nice. Maybe one day they'll give you the buffs you deserve, my dear friend. Wow, so just one stream, all it took was one stream to complete 2 shiny starter lines, chat, plus bonus eggs and bonus sloth. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 extra shinies that weren't gonna be in the compilation, but now they are. It truly is free real estate. Wow. Scarlet says aggressive. That's funny. That is funny. So I think the final shiny in the comp will be Snom from last year. Because I uploaded last year's comp on December 24th. So technically those aren't... Those are still in the cut. It's crazy that I'll have every starter shiny after this game. Except for... 1, 2... Brigatito line, and then... the rest of Quaxley and Fuecoco's evolution. My brain is breaking. I can't think right now. Yeah, 2 Snom in 1 year. Lots of the Snom. It's always funny to go back and... because I use the Discord. The Discord helps... not only is it for anybody who wants to watch a shiny highlight, it's mostly for me to download all the shiny clips. And it's funny to see the months where I get like December and November have been humongous. There's been like 50 shinies in those months alone. And then some months like May were really sparse. That must have been a month I focused either more on Dynamax Adventures or did like ROM hacks. Yeah, I'll probably put Tepig in Chikorita in the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm gonna go work on that, chat. But thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. This was a good stream for my shiny living dex. I'm probably gonna get to 600 soon. That's crazy. But yeah, check out the Discord if you're new here. Again, I posted all the episodes to Concierge if you want to watch those, chat. And check out the YouTube. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. I appreciate ya. And we'll be back. Saturday will be my birthday stream. Holy shit, where does time go, chat? Oh my god. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody, and I'll see you guys later. Good night.